What's going on, everyone? So we are getting rumors. We already got rumors like soon as we found out about Scream 7 that Scream 8 was going to be in the works, that Scream 8 was greenlit. But we're getting even more that Scream 8 could allegedly start filming this summer, directly after Scream 7 wraps in March. If this becomes a thing, right? If this... You're seeing this be a trend, so I do believe it. And we just got 6 and 7. And, I mean, the word was, as soon as they brought Sydney back, was that they wanted to do a new trilogy, right? That they wanted to set up and establish a new trilogy centered around Sydney, Kevin Williamson at the helm. So I definitely think that that's probably the route that they're going to go. They probably won't make it official and announce it because they're probably going to want to wait and see. But I think we at least, bare minimum, get one more. Look, I think just from a financial standpoint, we're going to get more movies, right? I said from the moment that they made Scream 5, you can go back and watch the tape, right? It's on this channel. I said that we're probably going to get 10 of these because the Spyglass and them, they spent like $500 million to secure the rights to Scream. And it wasn't just Scream. It was like an entire catalog, but they haven't even came close to breaking even yet. After costs and everything like that, I mean, they've made money off of these Scream movies, but not $500 million worth, right? Like, so they probably got to make another 2 or 3 movies just to break even, maybe get a little bit in the green, right? And you're seeing they're doing the Kirby spinoff movie. Supposedly this will be a trilogy. So you're going to have probably minimum 4 films in the Scream universe that are going to come out. And that's not counting a TV show that they want to do, a series that they want to do. That's not counting, if they do any other movies or any other spinoffs or whatever, right? Like, buckle up. We're going to get a lot of Scream stuff over the next, 10 plus years. It's going to be a very Scream-led thing, right? Like, they're going to be on a mission with Scream. But, look, I'm all for it. Like I always maintain, as long as it's good execution and a good story. Right? I haven't been a fan of the writing of Scream 5 and 6. That's my problem. My hope is that with Kevin Williamson, right, that he can kind of right the ship here a little bit, particularly with the legacy characters, right? I mean, Sydney served zero purpose or point in Scream 5. Like, zero. There was no reason for Sydney to be in that movie. Scream 6, there was zero reason for Gail to be in that movie. Like, they didn't do anything to further the plot. They didn't do anything to help the story. Literally, they were just there, right? Like, and Gail's would have been very easy, right? She discovered the shrine room. All they had to do was just have that be a significant moment, and great. At least she, bare minimum, discovered the shrine room. No! Detective Bailey, Dermot Mulroney's character, literally tells you that he was going to show it to everybody anyway. So Gail discovering the shrine room, didn't spoil or foil the plans of Ghostface in any way. It would have been awesome if, they showed up there and Ghostface was there. And it's now they got to, Ghostface has to, take off running because he got just, or they end up getting put in a trap or something. They have to get out. Maybe 1 or 2 people die or something, right? Whatever. You could have done something, and he did it. It was just oh, here's a shrine room. Oh, this is cool. Oh, and then Detective Bailey was well, I was going to tell you guys. So it's okay, so she didn't serve any purpose, right? And then even Sydney, right? Her putting the tracker on and all that stuff. She says, literally right after she does it, that Gail could have done it. We knew Mindy was alive the entire time. So all the help and Sydney helping take down Ghostface and stuff, Mindy could have done that. And it would have been a nice tie back to the original Scream 96 where Randy was supposed to originally be the hero. Right? He was supposed to be the hero and get the girl. That was what the original idea was. Right? So it would have been, I just think you got to do better with these characters, with these legacy characters. Right? Kevin Williamson, this is his brainchild. These are his characters. These are all of that. It's fine. I'm hopeful and believe that Kevin Williamson will right the ship here. Right? That he'll kind of get things right and in order. But he's also not the writer. Yeah, he's the director, and yeah, I'm sure that they're consulting him on things, but he's there to direct. He's not there to write. Right? He's not, again, I'm sure he has, say, just like Wes Craven had say, and they work together and, would change things. I'm sure Kevin Williamson's going to be a part of that too. But again, he's not the writer. Right? So there could be things that they're like, no, we really want this in the movie, right? Like, and that's it. You're the director, direct. So just things to kind of keep in mind. But look, you have a really good opportunity here. They're going to go the cult route, right? I mean, they already set it up in Scream 5 and 6. They're going to go the cult route. This movie's probably going to end on a cliffhanger, which makes sense, right? It's just, yeah, I mean, again, as long as it's good execution and story, right? As long as you deliver the right way. Because last thing you want to do, I mean, look at like Exorcist the Believer. They have 2 more movies coming out. And that movie was awful. That movie was so bad they had to fire the entire head and team, director, writers, everybody. They literally cleaned the house. I mean, we saw like Halloween Ends, right? Like, you see a lot of these franchises putting the cart before the horse. Now, Scream 5 and 6 had success. It was good, right? So they're probably looking at it as like, okay, it's a safer bet. This is going to be the 3rd movie. But you make a bad movie and people go like, this is terrible, right? Like, you could be in some trouble. So I'm hoping that this is successful. I'm hoping that it's good. You never really know, right? You never know until they get in. And how long until the general audience just gets sick of Scream, right? People like myself and many of you watching this video, you know, we could go watch Scream forever, right? As long as there's, like, that's the beauty of Scream. You can come out with a new Scream movie every year forever, right? As long as you can tell a good story. But, you know, people get fatigued. I mean, you look at, like, Marvel, for example, right? Part of that was probably just they diluted themselves by making all the series and all that stuff. But, you know, you saw eventually, you know, the superhero fatigue. And the movies weren't that great. And the shows weren't that great. And people just got fed up. And now Marvel's losing money on every single thing, right? Or look at Sony with all, like, the Spider-Verse. Like, they had to, like, completely stop doing it because they couldn't make money on a movie. They're just losing billions of dollars, right? So, again, Scream's got to make sure that they're doing right. You have Sidney Prescott. You have her family, right? Like, you have, in my opinion, a very easy setup for the next trilogy, right? You want to do a new trilogy, center around Sidney and her family, taking on some Ghostface cult. They're not safe. You know, maybe they're on the run or whatever. And you have this kind of be one continued story. I really do think that this can have some real success. I really do think you can do some things that could be very creative and interesting and just new for the Scream franchise, right? I think that there's a lot of potential here, and I'm really excited for it. But, you know, what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Do you love the idea of, you know, getting a Scream 8, 9, 10? Are you one of the people that are like, yeah, keep going forever? Because I am. I'm going to be like, go forever, right? Give me a 9, 10, 11, 12. I open, you know, whatever, 20 years we're watching Scream 20, you know, Scream 23, like, whatever. Like, keep going. I'm okay with that. But they have to be good movies. You have to have good execution. You need to have good storytelling. You need to have good character development, right? Like, the character development has not been great. Like, Scream 5 and 6 have not been, I don't think they're, like, terrible movies. Like, I don't think Scream has, like, a bad, like a god-awful movie. They're all entertaining. They're all good. But I don't think the writing and character development in particular with Scream 5 and 6 has been very good at all, right? Like, we had 2 movies with the core 4, and can anyone tell me who they are as characters? And I'm not talking about generic, like, oh, Chad is a jock, right? Like, again, they don't give you anything, right? Like, you knew who Tatum and Randy and Stu, and, I mean, these characters are so beloved, people still to this day want them back over, like, new characters, right? That tells you what you need to know right there. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. So let me know your thoughts and opinions either way down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. If you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.